What a dynamic playmaker Jarvis Landry has been. He's already breaking records just 4 years into his NFL career. He's logged a whopping 400 catches since his 2014 rookie campaign in Miami. That's the most by any player in his first 4 seasons in NFL history. And Landry has been effective when he's lined up in the slot. Since he came into the league 4 years ago, nobody has caught more passes or tallied more receiving yards out of the slot than has Landry. And 2/3 of those 400 catches we talked about have come from that pre-snap position. And Jarvis Landry, fresh.
Is that good?
Oh wait, there he is.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
I think it's good to pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes, and he's here with us, Jarvis Landry. We'll start with this. What was your initial reaction to find out you'd been traded to Cleveland?
Just, that day had a lot going on. I remember it being just, real emotional with my family and having the event that day with cystic fibrosis and getting traded the same day. It was an emotional roller coaster. And then the next day, it really kind of hit me. And, again, just excited for another opportunity to play football. Regardless of where it's at, I was excited. So, and Cleveland was the place.
Jarvis, were you surprised that a contract extension was able to be worked out as quickly as it was?
You know what? I kind of left it up to my agent, left it up to the team, and they kind of handled everything behind closed doors. They did a good job, Coach Hugh, D, Jimmy, Mr. Dorsey, everybody got together and made it possible. I'm just so happy and proud that I could be a Cleveland Brown for a long time.
Jarvis, what's your emotion like now toward, I know you're down in South Florida. I know how much that area meant to you. What's your emotion like toward the team now that you've had some time to kind of digest everything that happened?
I'm still as excited as I was, the day that I got here. Seeing guys being back around football, being back in the building, loving the game so much and having the opportunity to be back and see Tyrod here, see Josh, numerous of guys that I've respected for a long time. Now I'm in the same locker room, and having the opportunity to do something special here is something that makes this trip that much more exciting.
Hugh Jackson, one of the most fiery coaches in the NFL, an emotional coach. You, an emotional player, one of the fieriest players I've ever seen. What is that relationship going to be like?
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We were almost neighbors. I was looking at some places here in Cleveland, and we were almost neighbors. But, I've heard a lot about Hugh and, just his relationship with players and the mindset that he approaches every game with and every day with. So I'm excited to continue to work with him and build a relationship with him and all our other coaches.
That could have been some fun barbecues between you guys. That would have been a good time.
I know, right? I know.
Jarvis, let's be honest. It's probably best you're not neighbors. It probably works out for you to be player and head coach, but maybe not neighbors. But let me ask you about this. Speaking of your head coach, obviously the draft is coming up. I know you're new to Cleveland, but a very important draft with the 1st and 4th pick. If you put your scouting hat on, what do you want to see for the Cleveland Browns?
I don't know. I think, as I look at it now, we have a lot of great pieces. I think with the 1st and 4th pick, you can just add more weapons to it, So I'm excited about it, to be expecting new teammates here in a couple weeks. Regardless of what we go with on 1st and 4th, I know it'll be for the benefit of the team, and I'm excited about that.
Well, Jarvis, when you look at those quarterbacks, since it's likely that Cleveland will take a quarterback with that top pick, those marquee names that we're hearing about in the draft, have you watched any? Do you have any feeling as to who might be the best fit for the Browns?
I like every guy. And every guy poses something different, whether it's attitude, mentality, whether it's arm strength and mobility. I like every guy, but again, at the end of the day, we set what we have right now, but again, I'm excited to see what happens with the 1st and the 4th pick, and we'll take it as it is and go from there.
All right, fair enough. Jarvis likes every guy. He's also running for office after this Cleveland thing is over, Jeff.
All right, I'll be the one to ask it because I know you love Odell questions, Jarvis. what's going to happen with Odell?
Oh, man, I hope he gets paid.
Of course you do.
Is he going to be the highest paid in the NFL?
You know what? You know what? He should be. You know, he deserves it, man. I've watched him for years and played with him, and just excited more for just his return to see him back out there. But you know, he deserves it, man. He deserves it.
All right, Jarvis, before you go, tell me one thing about Cleveland that you know now that you did not know before you were traded. There's got to be one.
That it's April and it's already snowing.
Yeah, get used to that, I'm afraid, my friend.
Call me when you're back in Florida. I know you.
Well, thank you, Jarvis. We'll be watching, and best of luck with your first season as a Cleveland Brown.
Thank you guys so much.